Welcome back to another talk, guys. Today I want to talk about how you should literally be waging war against the things that weaken you as an individual. If you are caught up in some self-destructive habits, in some self-sabotage patterns, you need to fucking declare war on these things, okay? It isn't just a case of, oh yeah, maybe I should overcome these things, maybe one day when the timing's right. No, fuck no. Make it a priority. Make it something that you put at the top of your to-do list. Because the longer that you delay this and the more that you put this off and the more that you accept in yourself of like your self-sabotaging behaviors and your self-destructive habits, the weaker and weaker you become. And I'm not saying you're weak as an individual. I'm saying that it kills your spirit. The more that you continuously engage in these things that you know are bad for you, that you know are destroying you as an individual, that you know you shouldn't probably be doing, the more disconnected you become from your potential, the less you trust yourself, and the more you're going to just get deeper and deeper into this void. So make it a priority right now to literally declare war against the things that are holding you back. I don't know what that is for you, okay? It may be drinking, it might be drugs, it might be smoking, it might be gambling, it might be porn, it might be womanizing, it might be doubting yourself, it might be not allowing yourself to sit with your thoughts and emotions and constantly escaping and running away. It could be treating your partner or your friends in a certain way. I don't know what it is that you need to overcome. That's something that only you know. But what I do know is that you need to make it a priority. You have some level of awareness around it at this point in time. And so instead of just putting it on the one day list and, one day I'll deal with that, one day I'll process that, one day I'll actually make that a priority, make it a thing of, I'm going to sort that out right now. No more delaying, no more procrastinating, no more thinking that one day it's magically going to solve itself, because it won't. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You need to fucking honestly get borderline pissed off at the fact that you are caught up in this shit. You need to declare war against these things, especially if it's things like self-destructive habits, right? Like, yes, the self-sabotage patterns as well, but the habits particularly. If you know that these things are holding you back, if you know they're limiting your potential, if you know they're acting as a hindrance towards the embodiment of who you want to be and the life you want to create, you need to get fucking pissed off at that. And you need to understand that they are the enemy. When I do these talks, right, a lot of people can misinterpret who I'm actually, I'm not going to say angry, but who I'm passionately like decisive at, right? I'm not out here trying to attack men. I'm not out here trying to attack women. I'm out here trying to attack the habits, the patterns. That's who I'm quote unquote angry at, right? And you should be fucking pissed off to some degree too. Knowing that the reason you haven't achieved what you want to achieve and you're not living the life you want to live and you're not showing up as the version of you want to because of these habits, that should piss you off. That should light a fire within you. And the fact that it doesn't is almost a fucking betrayal to yourself, because you're tolerating this shit. You're allowing it to hold you back. You're allowing it to be the reason that you are just not showing up how you want to. So right now, watching this video, I want you to literally identify what it is that's holding you back. Okay? Whether it's the drinking, the drugs, the gambling, the porn, the smoking, the fucking excessive social media use, the self-doubt, whatever it is, identify exactly what it is. Then ask yourself, what happens if I don't do anything about this? What happens if I just allow these patterns to continue and in 5, 10, 20 years time, everything continues to play out how it's playing out now? How would I feel about myself in that moment? The chances are you'll probably feel extremely shit, because you and I both know that if nothing changes and you keep continuing exactly how you're continuing with these self-destructive habits and self-sabotage patterns, your self-trust, your self-confidence, your self-belief, your self-love, these things are just going to keep getting lower and lower and lower. And the earlier you can act on it, the better. Okay? In an ideal world, you acted on it straight away, but that's probably not what's happened. You've probably allowed it to build up over time. You've probably had some degree of self-imposed deception where you've told yourself it's not an issue, or it's not as bad as, most people think it is, or it's not an addiction, or whatever narratives you're using to justify this. And because you've let it build up, it's got to the point it's at now, but now is the second best time to deal with it, right? The best time was when it first appeared. You probably didn't deal with it then. And so now is the absolute best time. The present moment. Don't delay it any longer. You're at a period now And you're at a point where you actually have the ability to make a drastic change. And the decision you make right now determines your fork in the road. You either continue down the path you're going down, or you go a completely different direction, and you look back on this moment in retrospect as the moment that changed absolutely everything. But it starts with a decision. It starts with a choice. That choice is, do you want to continue to live how you've been living, or do you want to make a decision right now to change absolutely everything? Make the choice that you know the future self would be proud of. Okay? Make the decision that you know would increase your self-respect, that would increase your self-belief, that would increase your self-love, that would increase your self-trust. Do the things that your future self is going to thank you for. You have an opportunity right now. You can choose to go an entirely different direction. It's up to you to make that choice. Thank you guys for watching or listening. If you did get value from this, I'd love if you could like the video, comment what you thought, share it with your friends, and if you want to see more stuff like this, feel free to subscribe. Thank you.